And we're back. Yeah, like I said, man, people respect me. People respect what I do. Had another guy come up to me today and just give me a fist bump. All good, man. Like I said, I am a good guy. I'm just a good, righteous man, but I'm going to say the truth, and that is my job. I'm here to do God's will, and I don't care who likes it. And God's will is to get the truth out about everything and what's going on. Because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for nothing. It is just that simple. Great. What happened here? What the hell, man? Here we go. No problem. I'm telling you, man, they just don't make nothing to get. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my stuff. I did drop my stuff. That all. How did that bag come out? Well, that was pretty much it. Go back over here and check. Oh yeah. Right now there was another lady just walk or just drove by and they were filming me, so that's cool. I don't think I dropped anything else. I think we're all right. All right. I don't want to lose that. I'm trying to remember if I grabbed it. I think that's all I got today. I didn't put it. Probably. Well, hopefully that's what I got. I can't even remember. Trying to remember. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, man. There's a lot of fans. At the end of the day, fans everywhere, fans galore. Like I said, I just need God to get the message to these people to donate to me. I got to get some real support, man. This is ridiculous, bro. They don't want to show any support. Honking is nice and all, but that doesn't pay the bills. Feel me? I got no problem with people showing any kind of support, but at some point, got to start getting paid, man. Like I said, I'm doing my part, doing my job, doing well with this platform. And everything I'm doing on here is coming together and working. Like I said, I should be over that $100 threshold today. Yes. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep pressing, keep going as much as I can. But like I said, I mean, it's just impossible for me to do much of anything, when I'm being treated like this. I mean, it's just unbelievable, bro. It makes no sense. Like, that's the thing. I can't ever get where I want to be because of the same individuals and the same people trying to hold me back and sabotage everything I'm doing. Like it don't make no sense. Like I said, all these people owe me money. All they got to do is just, like give me my money, pay me what they owe me, so I can get going, right? And give me enough where I don't have to, be stuck in a loop. I ain't never been in a loop. Feel me? That's the whole point. I don't put up with it. I continue to stand up for myself and stand up for y'all because y'all are wrong. You know what I mean? By the way, when y'all be looking at me, you're driving your little buckets. Please stop looking at me like you're trying to say anything to me. Please stop that nonsense, bro. Especially like these lame dudes with their little fake girlfriends. Like, bro, y'all are lame as hell. Straight up. I don't know what you talk about. I am glad I don't have that headache. I'm glad I don't have somebody around me like that. You can tell they call that they just using you and mooching off of you, and they don't give a damn about you. You don't put up with that nonsense. Look at me like you telling me something. Telling me nothing. I got a real one. You understand? Real talk. I would never ever deal with any of these frauds, bro. They're a joke. Straight up. Like, it's not even something I desire or want, literally. I want Christina. That's it. All I want, all I need. The rest of them are so-called women, and they're a joke. But that's why they be doing that. That's why they be trying to look like, what are you looking at? Like, what is there to say? It's like when they act like something funny. What's funny? You're funny. Everything about you is funny. Ain't nothing funny about me and what I'm doing. It don't look funny. Look serious as hell. There's another aunt more support. Like I said, it looks serious as hell like it is. It looks like the guy who's training as an elite soldier that's outdone the entire Marines, military, industrial complex, all the Navy SEALs, anybody. It don't matter who you are. You understand? Step up, and you're going to find out real quick that Batman is really, really about this. And it's really the strongest in the land and the strongest in the jungle. See, I'll look at things wrong, man. You think that struggling or going through a time of lack means that you're not winning. It's all laid out for you in these readings. Like you just said, I just put up divine confirmation. What did God say in it? Said, my harvest is coming. Right. Telling you, Bo, he's been telling me every day, all this money is coming. He's about to give me an overflow of blessings and money. That's why I keep talking about it. And these people are narcs, so they have no actual belief in God, like those people hiding behind the name of God in those fake church ministries. And they doubt God. I never doubt God. They doubt God's power. They don't seem to get. I know beyond a shadow of doubt, like I've told y'all to your face, sitting down at a table, I know I'm going to be so filthy rich, it's unbelievable. Because God already told me. Because it makes sense. Why? It's the only thing that makes sense. Why would God put me through all these tests and trials and tribulations to not give me the money to save lives and help people? You know what I mean? It wouldn't make no sense. My God delivers. You know, just like y'all say, I truly believe that my God will not let me down. I truly believe that. Like I said, if it's a test of my faith, I've passed every time with flying colors. Because my faith ain't going to shake or waver no matter what. Yeah, things are hard, right? But I keep on pushing, don't I? You know what I mean? Against all odds, it's impossible as all these people made it. And they're all demonically possessed demons, right? Come on, bro. People got to wake up to what's going on, man. What did it tell you, though? It said, your harvest is coming. I'm telling you, all these readings are saying it, that it's right around the corner, that it's coming right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, God knows, you know, God is supposed to know when we're, you know, when it's getting to be too much, and it's getting to be too much. I mean, he needs to go ahead and help me and pull me out of this and give me the money I need. You know, seriously. It needs to happen like now. You know, and that's all. I just listen to God. You know, y'all don't understand that Batman is in direct touch with God. I got God on speed dial. I don't even need to have God on speed dial. He's with me, walking with me right now. God is always with me. Real talk. I'm talking the truth, man. I truly believe I'll make another prediction here since I'm Nostradamus. I was going to say something else I can't say on here. But I'm Nostradamus, right? I make predictions. I'm a prophet, truly, right? I'm going to make another prediction, and all of them have come through. And these people want to act like they can ignore the truth, right? Real testimony of the real living God through me. Check this out. I'm about to have so much money, it's unbelievable. Now watch. Every other prediction I've said has come true, every single one of them. I'm about to be filthy rich. This is the thing. You have to have this period of lack. It makes sense. All of it. It's training. It's God training me. I get it. Oh, I get it. I understand it. I really do. That's why these people envy me so much because I've always had God in me. I've always had God with me. Always. So where they don't know how to be happy, I'm happy right now. I'm happy when I'm struggling. I'm happy, period. I'm happy with life. I'm happy no matter what God's will is for me. You know what I mean? I'd be happy no matter what happens, no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter what decision he makes, God's will is God's will. You know what I mean? So when you're really like serving God, I don't think you're a servant for God. I think you choose to serve God. And that's the thing. A lot of them, they try to make it like it's a subserviency. There's no being subservient. God is love. You know what I mean? Like it's building a relationship. He respects you as a human being, as a person, and he treats you right and talks to you right. And like I said, he just wants a relationship with you and your actual attention. Same thing I want with Christina. I love when Christina pays attention to me. That's all I want. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Human beings want love. If you're out there and you're not like that, all you other people out there, you so-called women, there's something wrong with you. Like I can't believe y'all, man, driving around with that with you. That thing. These are not women, bro. Like that's the thing. Y'all all worried about looks and stuff. Boy, they be playing the hell out of y'all. You can tell. You can tell they're miserable. You can tell they're no good. You can tell all they have is an agenda. Like they not even messing with y'all like that. Y'all are sad. Trust me, the joke on you, homeboy. Y'all like y'all think everything is like the movies. Y'all be on the internet too much. They think it's like the movies. Like you seen that movie when the dude's having a midlife crisis. I forget the name of it, and he pulls up like in the Corvette or the sports car, and then you got like the pretty girl next to him in the car. That's y'all. Y'all be having midlife crisis and ain't even mid age. Y'all funny as hell, boy. I ripped off, bro. Y'all don't understand. They be trying. I'm just telling you, they be trying to look like they saying something. They don't get you a joke. Come on, bro. You in my country trying to dress like me, look like me, talk like me, walk like me. Boy, stop it. Don't ever try to act like something funny. You have no idea what soil you are on. That's hilarious. You have any idea what country you in? You in my territory, man. Stop that nonsense. Oh my goodness. They wasn't ready. They're not ready for real true Americans. They're not. Because not many exist. That's the truth. I'm one of the last ones. Like that dude was hollering in jail in Atlanta. I'm the last real left. There was one hollering that he was in the cell, and they had to have him in like a special cell because he just would not stop acting out physically. I done been around the real ones, bro. He was yelling all day, looking at all of us inmates, eyeing us down, talking about I'm the last real left. It was hilarious. You know what I mean? None of that stuff phases me, man. I was young too, like 17, 18. It was interesting. It was a learning experience. And they were telling me stories in there that you see like on the news and stuff, man. Like I said, people don't understand Atlanta is active. If you want to be honest, man, I honestly think Atlanta would be a great place for Christina and I. Seriously. I think we're gonna have to go to Atlanta. I'm gonna have to take her to Atlanta. We're gonna have to go through Georgia. I think because I got a homeboy out there still, and he's a cool dude, cool white guy, right? Has a whole business. Maybe he'll want to do something with business. Maybe we can work together. I don't know. I'd work with him. I mean, just honestly, between you and I, well, between the whole world, because they're all listening. I mean, I need to get back around my people, man. Like, seriously, this is getting old down here, man. I'm just being honest. You can only handle it for so long. That's why I always leave and come back. Because I can only handle y'all in doses, man. Y'all too much down here. This is ridiculous. Even my dad said the same thing. He was like, everything becomes like a struggle to survive down there. Like, it's just weird. It's all y'all just against me. You know what I mean? The gringo. That gringo. You just get tired of it, I mean, I've been the white hope long enough. The white hope. Oh, for real. I want to get back around my people, man. It's getting ridiculous. Like, you know, I mean, I've been doing this long enough. I'm starting to get old now. You know, all right when you got some money, but it gets tiring. Food is cool sometimes. I don't know what they're doing. Uh, yes, you do not know how to drive. Goes in the bike lane. See, like I'm right in front of them. They driving in the bike lane, and I'm moving to the left to get out their way. I thought they were going to stop and talk to me or something, but it just shows they don't pay attention when they drive. I'm right in front of them. They can see me clear as day, and that's what they do. But like I said, they're all discriminate. You know what I mean? There, we got one to wave at me. They're not, so they're cool. It ain't everybody. So I apologize. It's not everybody, but it's a lot. But like I said, it is what it is. Some people don't like Batman. Some people are not Batman fans. They're not American. If you don't like Batman, you're an American. That's all I am. I'm just American. American boy. Yeah, man. What's up, haters? Hello, haters. How are all my haters doing out there? How are you dealing and coping with my nonstop success? oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, man. I put out video shorts and they do like thousands of views immediately. I know y'all are bad. I'm getting tons of views though. I'm doing the thing, man. I'm doing good with that. I'm winning. Feel me? I'm winning in the game. Like Charlie and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I want to win in the game. The game is all that matters. You know, like, I'm winning in reality too. It's just, I got to struggle a little bit until God wants to give me this. That's what they call it, a harvest. I'm just telling you the truth, man. I've been listening to these download messages, tarot readings, everything. Been hearing God for this whole year, man. He's been walking me through it step by step, teaching me these different things. And I mean, what would you rather have, a bunch of money or talk to God? I'd rather talk to God. Seriously, I'd rather go on this walk. I mean, the things I'm learning right now are incredible. I mean, I'm just being honest. They're absolutely incredible. They're not something money can buy. I mean, money can't buy what God's teaching. It can't. You either have to talk directly to God to get this knowledge and information, or you ain't going to get it. It's that simple, And all these other people trying to pose like they have the knowledge. Yeah, but y'all don't really know what you're doing with this. God gives me the knowledge for real, and I'm able to utilize it properly. That's the whole point. I mean, he's talked to me the whole time. He just told you, divine confirmation on my community wall on this channel. I prove every event chronologically proven that the readings are true. My harvest is coming. I'm about to be rich. Yeah. And that's why you have to struggle. I keep telling these people, you have to struggle. So all this people trying to talk about me behind my back, making up things, even if what you say is true, what does it matter? I mean, if I'm having a hard time, why are you talking about it? Because you want me to have a hard time. You feel me? And that's okay. We all have hard times, man. It's part of being human. It's part of the human walking journey. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it'll help you a lot and it'll teach you something if you know how to utilize it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, this is what I'm God's chosen. This is what God's chosen got to go through. I've been through hell, right? I got to go through the period of lack, maybe stagnation a little bit, whatever. Things I've never really been through. I'm not ashamed of it at all. I'm not ashamed to do anything for God or walk through anything for God. Straight up. I'll walk straight through anything for God. That's just how it is. And Christina, I'll do the same for her all day long. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure God knows how I feel about Christina. Christina comes first before everything. It just is what it is. It's how I'm made. I don't think he has an issue with that. You know what I mean? So, that's the thing. I think God still wants you to put your family first. I think people get, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with, loving God, but all that other stuff, y'all start getting kind of demonic with it. We need to take care of each other, man. We're what matters. And that's coming from a guy that, nobody else has done anything for me. Everybody's just kind of against me, and that's it. It is what it is. Feel me? So, I mean, it is what it is. Whatever y'all's mentality is, that's y'all's mentality. I could care less. And me, I'm doing me, man. You know, don't act like you can give me advice when y'all have never been in my position, in this position, in my shoes. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. What I'm going through. This is the thing that nobody else gets. This is something specifically for me. That's why the message. There's another one I need to listen to. Said this message is specifically just for you, only just for you. And it says God loves you. You know, y'all don't get it. He be talking to me. He doesn't ever stop. I'm telling you this, I'm about to reap a harvest. That's what it's called. This is a spiritual journey I've been on, and that's the stage that we're coming to. This is all spiritual work, what I'm putting in. That's what y'all don't get. No, I don't walk back and forth, lady, right? I do what you could never do because you're not chosen by God. You're not God's people. That's the truth. People down here should listen because you're not God's people. If you were God's people, it's something you can become. But if you were God's people, you would have to be righteous. I think people should listen to the message. You know, people, and a lot of people look at me like that because the readings already told me. People look at me like, yeah, that's a divine thing going on. That's something with God. And, you know what I mean? That's what I am. I'm not here to, you know, anything you say, I'm not here for. I'm not here to smell fresh as a daisy for you. I'm not here to make myself look cute or impress anyone, you know, unless it's Christina, which I don't have to impress because she loves me for me, you know, but I'm here right now going through a spiritual journey and walking path that I have to do. You know, it's not for anyone else to understand. It's my walk. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it has a major purpose. You understand? You know, you got to understand something, man. Batman, if he's the real thing, I mean, yeah, bro, Batman goes through a lot, huh? Batman is like an enigma. He's something out of this world. I could see it in my videos too, how he's transforming me, even the way I look. I look like Batman. I do in every way. You know, not just like the movie actors. I look better than them, but I have like the actual look in my face. You know, and that's the thing. A lot of them, that's what they think. They think like, he's doing it because he wants to act in a movie or something. Like, that would be cool, but no, that's not why I do it. I do the real thing. I'm the real thing. So I mean, they're gonna have no choice but to make a movie about me. Is the way I see it. You know, but that's not my goal. I could care less. I'm doing God's will and God's work. That's it. Hey, how you doing? Man, another person subscribed to the channel. Like I said, pretty much is what it is. I'm promoting my channel. I mean, anyone I come across, that's all I talk about. I keep everything professional and I promote the channel, talk about the channel. But uh, he was asking me about the steel armor or something. I already have the steel armor, but I understand because people look at the channel and it's hard to see the chronology of events chronologically. So I get why he asked that. But the steel armor I've had for a minute. I wear it on and off, but like I said, it's kind of hard on my back and my lungs because it's a real. I mean, it's tough. It's pure steel, man, and it's bouncing around, and I'm running on with it. I need a better. This is perfect for right now. It's all right, but you know, when we get in the mix and the real thing, and we take this up to New York, which is what I'm preparing for, what all this is about for me, no matter how long it takes. Okay, I'm going to keep training and doing this as long as I can. We'll try to do everything I can to keep pushing, okay, and prepare. It is what it is. Even if it never came, you know, which I just highly doubt. That's laughable to me. But even if it never came, I would keep doing what I'm doing. You know, at some point I would make an adjustment. You know what I mean? And figure out how to build a new situation, of course, but it's not quite that time yet. You know what I mean? Like we still good, but I don't know. I hope it all comes to a close. I hope that we can start this new chapter. It's supposed to be a new chapter. The last one's supposed to be over, the reading said. I think it's coming like right now. But that's what they say. They say my harvest is coming. I can't wait, man. I honestly can't wait to have some money. Real talk. Especially a whole lot. Millions of dollars. I can't wait to just be able to do what I want, man. I just want to live life and be happy and have fun. There's a lot of things I want to do that I can't do right now. That I watch all these other people doing. Like right now, I watch all these other people. They're just spoiled rotten. They get everything they want. I'm the only one that nobody supports, and I don't have a support system. It's just sad, man. It really is. It's sad and tragic. But like I said, I can't do anything about it. It's not a reflection of me. And that's the thing. I have such a better attitude than any of these people. I'm who deserves it all. Sometimes the world is just seems backwards, but I don't think it is. I truly don't. I think that it operates the right way. I think it just takes time. I think a lot of this is about exercising patience, and that's what I'm trying my best to do. So it's teaching me that too. Patience is a virtue, man. It's teaching me how to be patient, but like I said, I'm gonna keep on pushing myself regardless. I'm glad that people have a clue of what I'm doing now, and I just think that that's good. I think that it helps, and it is what it is, man. Like I said, I already have a vision for part of what my calling is, what I'm supposed to do. It's basically save and rescue people. But in a way, nobody's ever done it. Like I want to build my own independent agency. I can get the license for it, whatever I need. If I need to get a degree, I'll have to go to school. Christina will help me with all that. I mean, pretty simplistic stuff. You know what I mean? If I was going to go to school, I'd probably most likely go to school online because I want to be with Christina at all times. It's just the truth. And I'd just do the school online. She could help me do that. And, I'd like both of us to do it honestly together. Everything I want to do, I want to do together. Maybe she won't want to, but that's fine. But I think it'd be cool. That way we can try to do our work and whatever together, and it'll be fun. But I think that's a beautiful relationship. When you're in college together doing schoolwork together, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's very cute. I think that's a good thing. I think that'd be nice. I don't know how school oriented I would be right now. I'm pretty sure she would have the same attitude towards it. It's not something I really want to do, but if I have to, I'll try. I'd rather spend my time lounging and being lazy and focusing on Christina and being happy with her. I just want to chill, man. We need rest, both of us. We need real rest. We need a vacation. We need to just get away, and that's what we're gonna do. So we already talked about everything. We're on the same page always. She doesn't give me any problems, disagreement. Very flexible in the sense that, metaphorically speaking, she's flexible either way, and she's just an athlete all around, like me. But she's flexible, just meaning like she, has air around her, and I can do what I want to do, what I need to do, and she supports the decisions that I make. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like me and her are just like two peas in a pod. But she's gonna help me and back me in everything I want to do, and I just want to do everything together. I need a break, man. I need a real break, man. I just need her with me, literally like holding me. I need a break, man. Batman is still human. I need a break. I need to have me a good cry. Straight up. Put your head on my shoulder. I need a good cry, and I need to sit down, like lay down with her and watch a movie. Real talk. Just let it all out for a minute. How hard it's been. She gets here, I'll probably say that. It was horrible. Being poor sucks. For real. Like it is what it is. But I believe in God. I believe that God has better things in store for me and what I deserve, and I see that happening. I see everything flipping around at the drop of a dime. So I don't know. All the readings keep saying is your money's coming, tons of money, harvest, everything. Like you reap what you sow in this world. That's why, like I said, there's no doubt in my mind when I get blessed. It's not a surprise. I see it coming. I really do. I've done too much for everyone, man. I've been there for too many people. I've saved too many lives. I mean, I've really done a lot already. So, I'm happy that I've earned some respect of strangers. Like this guy today, I didn't know who he was. He just came up, gave me a fist bump. So stuff like that just really makes my day, man. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, I'm not a bad guy. I'm a very good guy. It's just I say the truth, and a lot of people, truth is not a popular subject today, and they're not used most people to people who stand up for themselves and tell it how it is, and that's just how I'm built. I'm built different. Some people can figure it out real quick, like they tell me in front of me, like, "No, I know that's just how you are." Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to change who I am because of where I'm at or the people I'm dealing with. I'm just me. I've learned a lot. I love me. I love who I am. I love who I've become. I think I'm very well rounded. I definitely have empathy for others' emotions, but I just choose to deliver the message a certain way because it needs to be said for what it is. If not, the problems will never change and never be solved. You feel me? But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm doing my thing on this here YouTube. I'm doing my thing. There's another wave. Woo! I just gave a head nod because I'm carrying stuff. But like I said, I don't know. That's the cool part, man. At least people support it. At least people are like, hey, that's cool. Like I said, just, I'm asking from the bottom of my heart if the public, anybody who does know of who I am and hears me, I need financial backing right now. I need help with money and, at least help me to get to this next check. I mean, I wish people would just start donating thousands of dollars, man. I could buy new bikes. I just would be so happy, man. It would change my life, just thousands of just that. Like even 10 grand would be life changing right now. I'd be able to get me new bikes and just, get the motors that I want for them, the engines. I'd be able to build everything. I'd be able to travel and make my moves the way I want. I mean, it would just be awesome. If I had like 5, 10 racks right now, I would do that. I'd go travel and I would act like I didn't have nothing. That's what I would do. And I would build everything from the ground up from scratch, like I've done before, or at least try my best. That's the problem too. You got to pay for stuff and then it just becomes a time constraint, but I know how to hustle. That's the thing with a lot of people on YouTube. They talk, but they don't know how to really build something. It takes a real knowledge of knowing how to do things.